and it's only at Embassy Suites. Twice the hotel. Call 1-800-EMBASSY.
Closeout 95. Kickoff 96. 10,390 for a new air-conditioned Mazda truck. 13,990 for a new Protege LX automatic loaded. 15,490 for a loaded new 626 LX.
Hi, I'm Rip Shearer, University of Memphis head football coach, inviting you to register at Homer Skelton Mazda for the Dash for Cash. The winner will receive tickets, parking passes, and 24 seconds to grab as much cash as possible. Let her rip.
Homer Skelton Autoplex.
Determination is the immovable object. Intensity is the irresistible force. Our mission as a football team is to display both determination and intensity. To be the animal you cannot contain and the barrier you cannot penetrate. Energy, unity, destiny. Tiger football, let her rip. For 1995 Tiger football season tickets, call 678-2331.
If you're thinking of selling your home, there's one important thing you should know. There are more than 8,000 homes for sale right now in Memphis and Shelby County, and just one little symbol that can keep your home listing from being lost in that crowd. The River Oaks 10K symbol on your for sale sign tells every realtor in the Memphis area that River Oaks offers a $10,000 bonus opportunity if they sell your home faster. And when your house moves faster, so can you. Ask River Oaks about our 10K plan today.
It is all Memphis at halftime, 26-0. They have manhandled the Ragin' Cajuns from southwestern Louisiana. Welcome back to our perch, high atop the Liberty Bowl. Dave Voloshin and Marvin Cox. We said in the beginning that if Memphis were to be successful, they'd have to play defense like they did at Michigan, play offense like they did against Mississippi State. They did even better than that, and throw in special teams because they were phenomenal.
Excellent all-around game for the Tigers. Anytime you can mix the offense, defense, special teams, and also to give your holder a touchdown pass, you're going to be feeling good, pretty good about your victory.
It gave Rip Shearer the luxury of using another quarterback and seeing what Joe Borich could do. Odin moved the football team, and then Borich ended up doing the same thing.
And he did an excellent job of running the option to the short side of the field, knowing when to pitch and when to keep the football. So Joe has come in. I think he's getting his confidence back, and the Tigers are looking pretty good tonight.
In special teams, Mike Coughlin's been terrific punting. Chris Smith has made a couple of big plays. Everybody's gotten into the act, even Adam English.
Placeholder on excellent call on the field goal fake. He made a quick pitch to the wing back coming around, and the Tigers, instead of getting 3, the Tigers get 7, and they go in leading 26-0.
And if you'd have asked the tight end, Chris Powers, he's a freshman, how he was going to score his first touchdown, he never would have told you on a fake field goal. You got to love Rip Shearer's style. He's going to let her rip.
And he said coming in that he was going to have exciting football, and in all phases of the game tonight, the Tigers have really executed and did an excellent job of getting points on the board.
And defensively, Keith Span again's had a great game. Jesse Allen's been all over the place. So is Marvin Thomas playing in pain. Jerome Woods, another interception, his first this year. Everybody.
And coming in, the Tigers hadn't won their home opener since 1988, but they knew coming in tonight, going into a SEC game with Arkansas, they really needed this home opener victory, and they really came out and played like it.
Now, if you're Nelson Stokely, say you're the coach of the Ragin' Cajuns, what do you tell on this team? Here's a big offensive line supposed to manhandle the smaller Memphis defensive line. Haven't been able to do it. Here's Jake Delhomme, your quarterback, who had a great game as a freshman against Memphis. He hasn't been able to do a darn thing.
Well, I look for Southwestern Louisiana to come out and do what has got them there, and that's passing the football. They must find Donna Richard and get the ball in his hand, try to establish a short passing game and also mix it with the run. But the Tigers are throwing blitz at him, and DeLong hasn't had a real opportunity to read the blitz tonight.
Well, that's something the quarterback has to pick up, is the blitz. And here's a guy who's been around. He's a junior. He's been starting for almost 3 years now. Why is he being fooled on reading these blitzes?
Because the Tigers are throwing the Puritans. They're bringing the linebacker blitz, and also they're bringing the strong safety up the middle. So what they're doing, they're bringing the cornerbacks, the safety, and the linebackers, and he's just not making the reads on which one is coming to get into a one-on-one situation.
Delhomme is confused. The Tiger quarterbacks are playing well enough where if this thing keeps going the way it is, we might see Chad Reed before the night is out. Again, halftime score. All Memphis, 26-0. We're back in a moment.
Closeout 95. Kickoff 96. 10,390 for a new air-conditioned Mazda truck. 13,990 for a new Protege LX automatic loaded. 15,490 for a loaded new 626 LX.
Hi, I'm Rip Shearer, University of Memphis head football coach, inviting you to register at Homer Skelton Mazda for the Dash for Cash. The winner will receive tickets, parking passes, and 24 seconds to grab as much cash as possible. Let her rip.
Homer Skelton Autoplex.
The road can be hazardous to your windshield. When the damage is done, turn to the pros, Pittman Glass Company. Since 1962, Memphis has turned to Pittman for quick professional auto glass repair and replacement service. And for your convenience, our mobile service is available at no extra charge. Plus, Pittman processes all insurance claims and accepts major credit cards. So when the road takes its toll, visit the pros at Pittman Glass Company, 3742 Summer Avenue, or call 452-1700.
If you're thinking of selling your home, there's one important thing you should know. There are more than 8,000 homes for sale right now in Memphis and Shelby County, and just one little symbol that can keep your home listing from being lost in that crowd. The River Oaks 10K symbol on your for sale sign tells every realtor in the Memphis area that River Oaks offers a $10,000 bonus opportunity if they sell your home faster. And when your house moves faster, so can you. Ask River Oaks about our 10K plan today.
Why is Embassy Suites twice the hotel? First, you get a suite with 2 big rooms. Evening beverages are on the house, not on the bill. And our cook-to-order breakfast is free of charge. Obviously, this isn't your typical hotel. It's twice the room, twice the comfort, and twice the value. And it's only at Embassy Suites. Twice the hotel. Call 1-800-EMBASSY.
Determination is the immovable object. Intensity is the irresistible force. Our mission as a football team is to display both determination and intensity. To be the animal you cannot contain and the barrier you cannot penetrate. Energy, unity, destiny. Tiger football, let her rip. For 1995 Tiger football season tickets, call 678-2331.
This Tiger Sports Network game is brought to you by Homer Skelton Mazda, with prices feel as good as the Mazdas. By AT&T of the Mid-South. By Brian Meats, the taste of the Tigers and the South. By River Oaks Realty. By Good News Eggs, produced by Russ Dunn Farms. By University of Memphis Ticket Sales. By Embassy Suites, twice the hotel. For reservations, call 1-800-EMBASSY. And by Morris Sports Marketing. Again, we're at halftime, 26-0. Memphis on top of Southwestern Louisiana. And a little while ago, we saw Tom the Tiger. Matt Dillon is standing by with a guy that keeps Tom the Tiger going.
Thanks a lot, Dave. Part of the colorful tradition of Tiger football, of course, is Tom, the live Bengal Tiger mascot of the University of Memphis. And a guy with me, Bobby Warden, he really got it started back in the Highland 100 days. He's the Tiger czar. He keeps the Tiger coming to all Tiger athletic events. And Bobby, back in 1972, an organization that you were in and past president of, the Highland 100, got this all started.
That's correct. In 1972, then coach Fred Pancoast wanted to have a live Tiger mascot at the university. He approached the Highland 100 football booster group, said he'd like to have a Tiger, and we produced a guy named Cleve Drennan, who was the president then, also a guy named Bob Short, both of whom are deceased now, were very instrumental in bringing Tom 1 to the campus. Tom 1 lived at the Memphis Zoo. We brought him in, and we purchased him in a place in Michigan, paid $1,500 for him back in 1972, which was pretty good sum of money then. Stayed at a few people's houses until he got so big he was tearing everything up, and then we made an agreement with the zoo, and he stayed at the Memphis Zoo for the 19.5 years he was alive. He was a fine, great animal. He traveled in this same rolling habitat. This has been refurbished a few times, but he stayed in the same habitat. We hauled him from the zoo to the Liberty Bowl, to basketball, to the Coliseum, all kinds of nice, great sporting events, and he represents school well. At one time, he's the largest Bengal tiger in captivity at 600 pounds. A fellow named Louis Bell at the Memphis Zoo kept him, took real good, tender, loving care of him, and I tell you, it showed.
course, Tom, the official name of the Bengal Tiger, but Bobby, it wasn't really, the first name was not Tom.
Well, this is true, but Tom, actually, a lot of people don't know, Tom stands for Tigers of Memphis. It's capital T, capital O, capital M. Tigers of Memphis. Appropriately, we named this tiger Tom, too. But the first tiger's name was different, so was this one.
It's my understanding he was named Shane. Is that the first name?
This is true. When we procured Tom 1, his name was Shane, and of course we changed it to Tom 2. I don't know if the people remember from 1972, a few years ago, but we had a citywide Name the Tiger contest, and the TOM is what won.
Of course, 2,500 entries, I understand, was in that naming the contest, and of course Tom did survive. But what kind of problems did you guys face in the early going getting this Bengal Tiger approved?
Well, you know, back in 1972 was not a problem. There was no rules and regulations, regarding the tigers. We brought him in. He stayed at a fellow's house until he got so big he was just tearing everything up. We did work out an agreement with the Memphis Zoo to keep the tiger for us. They were very gracious in doing that. We always appreciated it. He led a long, healthy life. Most tigers in captivity don't live to be about, 12 to 14 years old. In the wild, less than that, because the strong survive in the wild. He lived 19 and a half years, which is tribute to the Memphis Zoo and what they did for our animal.
Tom 1 was the first tiger. When we come back, we'll talk about Tom the Tiger, number 2 from the Liberty Bowl after this.
Determination is the immovable object. Intensity is the irresistible force. Our mission as a football team is to display both determination and intensity. To be the animal you cannot contain and the barrier you cannot penetrate. Energy, unity, destiny. Tiger football, let her rip. For 1995 Tiger football season tickets, call 678-2331.
Why is Embassy Suites twice the hotel? First, you get a suite with 2 big rooms. Evening beverages are on the house, not on the bill. And our cook-to-order breakfast is free of charge. Obviously, this isn't your typical hotel. It's twice the room, twice the comfort, and twice the value. And it's only at Embassy Suites. Twice the hotel. Call 1-800-EMBASSY.
Closeout 95, kickoff 96. $10,390 for a new air-conditioned Mazda truck. $13,990 for a new Protege LX automatic loaded. $15,490 for a loaded new 626 LX.
Hi, I'm Rip Shearer, University of Memphis head football coach, inviting you to register at Homer Skelton Mazda for the Dash for Cash. The winner will receive tickets, parking passes, and 24 seconds to grab as much cash as possible. Let her rip.
Homer Skelton Autoplex.
If you're thinking of selling your home, there's one important thing you should know. There are more than 8,000 homes for sale right now in Memphis and Shelby County, and just one little symbol that can keep your home listing from being lost in that crowd. The River Oaks 10K symbol on your for sale sign tells every realtor in the Memphis area that River Oaks offers a $10,000 bonus opportunity if they sell your home faster. And when your house moves faster, so can you. Ask River Oaks about our 10K plan today.
I want to know what you think. I believe we made our great tasting brown hot dog even better. It's beefier now, juicier, spiced just the way you like it. In fact, I don't think you'll find a better tasting hot dog anywhere. But I want to know what you think. So try our new Brine Juicy Jumbos and give me a call. Let me know if you like our new Juicy Jumbos as much as I do.
Halftime to the Liberty Bowl, and of course we're talking with Bobby Warden, and we're going to talk about Tom the 2. Of course, Tom the 1 died and quickly replaced, Bobby.
This is true. Tom 1 died February the 29th, leap year day of 1992. However, we had this little fella right here, this little 470-pound fella, in October of 1991. It's a combination of things. You know, a lot of people were asking us, what happened to Tom? Where is Tom? We don't see him at sporting events anymore. Tom had just gotten so old that we couldn't take him to sporting events anymore. Consequently, we looked around. We had to work for the Department of Interior. Rules had changed drastically in the 19 years since we procured Tom 1. We had to go through the Department of Interior, State of Tennessee, Wildlife, We had a group in Moulton, Alabama, Zoological Park, who donated this tiger to us. They also donate the tigers to LSU and the Exxon commercials. His daddy is on Exxon commercials, so we were able to get Tom one through the graces of the university and the Department of Interior in the state of Tennessee. Luckily, because of cat country, we could not keep another tiger at the Memphis Zoo, and it was a blessing in disguise. Here comes Nicky Nixon and St. Nick's Farms Zoological Park. St. Nick's came through for us. They were able to give us a place to build the great habitat that the Highland Herd has built for Tom 2 out there.
Bob, you do a great job. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much. I tell you what, this tiger means a lot to the university, means a lot to us. A lot of people need a lot of credit, and I like to give credit to St. Nick's Farms Zoological Park and General Truck Sales for giving us a truck to pull him with.
We'll be back at halftime with more right after this.
I've been chosen by some of my fellow egg farmers to tell you about some special eggs. They're called Good News eggs. And they're special because they come from hens we feed an all-natural diet that's low in saturated fat. Now, it seems some people like Good News eggs because they come from these specially fed hens, while others seem to like them because they taste so good. All I know is people seem to like them.
Produced by Russ Dunn Farms. You're a good egg, Russ Dunn.
Why is Embassy Suites twice the hotel? First, you get a suite with 2 big rooms. Evening beverages are on the house, not on the bill. And our cook-to-order breakfast is free of charge. Obviously, this isn't your typical hotel. It's twice the room, twice the comfort, and twice the value. And it's only at Embassy Suites. Twice the hotel. Call 1-800-EMBASSY.
Determination is the immovable object. Intensity is the irresistible force. Our mission as a football team is to display both determination and intensity. To be the animal you cannot contain and the barrier you cannot penetrate. Energy, unity, destiny. Tiger football, let her rip. For 1995 Tiger football season tickets, call 678-2331.
Closeout 95. Kickoff 96. 10,390 for a new air-conditioned Mazda truck. 13,990 for a new Protege LX automatic loaded. 15,490 for a loaded new 626 LX.
Hi, I'm Rip Shearer, University of Memphis head football coach, inviting you to register at Homer Skelton Mazda for the Dash for Cash. The winner will receive tickets, parking passes, and 24 seconds to grab as much cash as possible. Let her rip.
Homer Skelton Autoplex.
I want to know what you think. I believe we made our great-tasting brown hot dog even better. It's beefier now, juicier, spiced just the way you like it. In fact, I don't think you'll find a better-tasting hot dog anywhere. But I want to know what you think. So try our new Brine Juicy Jumbos and give me a call. Let me know if you like our new Juicy Jumbos as much as I do.
Welcome back to the Liberty Bowl, 26-0, Memphis on top of Southwestern Louisiana. Let's go downstairs. Matt Dillon standing by with Rip Shearer.
Halftime, the Tigers leading 26-0. Coach, you got to be happy with the intensity.
Well, we're playing hard, and we're playing really well on defense. We're making some things happen on special teams. We just, we still got a long way to go offensively, and we got to get better this half.
What'd you tell your team at the half?
I told them that we haven't won a game. We've won a half, and it takes 60 minutes to play to win a game, and that's what we got to do. We got to finish the job.
Coach, good luck in the second half. Dave, 26-0. Coach Shearer's ready for the second half. Back to you.
I bet he is. He likes this position better than the last 2 weeks when he was down either 21-0 or 28-0.
Very good position for the Tigers. And one thing, Coach, as you take a look at the highlights, this is going to be the block punter. Excellent job of stretching out by the defensive player and just going to pick it up and advance the football, and that's going to get a score for the Tigers.
That was Cobb who made that play, and he got into the end zone. Now you get another play that's a big play. The defense makes this one happen.
Another good play by the defense. A little misdirection. It's going to be a fumble on the play, and Jerome Woods wearing number 30, mind you, runs it to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now it's Keith Spann.
Oh, Keith Spann, I'm sorry.
Jerome Woods did make an interception.
That was Michigan.
You got so excited. You couldn't help yourself. So Spann ran that in. So we saw the special teams. We saw the defense. And here's your guy. Here's your number who makes the play.
Out of Memphis, Melrose, an excellent free safety for the Tigers. He's going to make a good play right here. The Tigers have pressured DeLong all night long, and he really throws a pass that he really should have kept it. Good old number 30. He's right there, right in the middle of things. He makes an excellent play.
Did it with that big cast. We alluded to that earlier, and it was the Mississippi State game, really, that he would have had an interception that ended up being turned into a touchdown.
And here's your favorite play, Dave. A little gimmick play for the Tigers. A little pitch on the inside. Wingbacks come around and gets the score for the Tigers. So the Tigers look good going in at halftime as we take a look at the stats. And they're going to get the ball in the second half, and the coach wants some consistency on offense. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Tigers come out.
Well, you look at it, Marvin, only 118 total yards. That is not what you want against USL.
And that's why you want to get the Tigers to come out and get consistent on offense, take a drive down the field and score some points.
And we know the history of that slick cat now, don't we, Tom?
We sure do.
And Tom Morton and our good friend Matt Dillon filled us in on that. And it is a great story, and you don't see many schools with mascots that are there and in person and a real live animal like that. It is a nice singular part of the tradition of the University of Memphis. Here is Brian Powell on the short man on the return and gets the ball to the 26-yard line. Brian Powell's second return this year. Stop made by Jason Fletcher. Special teams, he played wide receiver on offense. And Memphis takes over in good field position. They got the ball in the first half. They got the ball in the second half. It must have been that there was a defer made by Southwestern Louisiana, and they took the win in the first half. That's the only thing I could think of.
And you would think they would come out and they would want to get the football because they really struggled in the first half.
You know, it's interesting. Joe Board starts the second half, and we see if Matt Dillon can find out if there was anything wrong with Bernard Oates.
Because it's interesting, Bernard came out and threw a couple of passes that he really should have kept, but Borge is really coming to the game, and now he's starting the third quarter, so it's going to be interesting to see how the Tigers move along in the second half.
Second down and 10 coming. Powell split on the left side, Ross Kelly on the right. Tight end in play, and a one-back set here. Oh, Borich has all day. And he finds the man underneath, and Ross Kelly stretches it out to the 33-yard line. Stop made there by Tim Sensley, the cornerback. Sensley's been all over the place today.
Give me a call. Let me know if you like our new Juicy Jumbos as much as I do.
Closeout 95. Kickoff 96. 10,390 for a new air-conditioned Mazda truck. 13,990 for a new Protege LX automatic loaded. 15,490 for a loaded new 626 LX.
Hi, I'm Rip Shearer, University of Memphis head football coach, inviting you to register at Homer Skelton Mazda for the Dash for Cash. The winner will receive tickets, parking passes, and 24 seconds to grab as much cash as possible. Let her rip.
Homer Skelton Autoplex.
There's the score. You see the time. Memphis in control. And for the second time in this second half, they've got the football. They went 3 and out the first time. Joe Borich stays in. Boo Blevins tries to twist and turn, and hey, he gets about 3 yards. That'll be all. Stop made by Derek McKinley. And now let's check in with Matt Dillon.
Dave, I checked with the Tiger bench. Nothing wrong with Odin. He's just going out for a while. Joe Borich, the senior, needs some work, and Coach Shearer gives him half the reps in practice, so he wants to give him some playing time in the second half.
Odin looked okay in the first half. The numbers, frankly, are not spectacular. You saw just in the 100 teens for total yards. Borich with time. He's got all day. Finds his receiver. Frankie Fletcher breaks it. Fletcher got to the 25-yard line. So he was stopped. They ruled him down, apparently. Back at the 20. Let's see.
Here we take a look, and Joe does a good job of standing in the pocket, and he's going to throw it. it doesn't look like...
Oh, I don't think that leg went down, do you?
It doesn't look like his knee went down. A good job by Frank Fletcher to keep his balance and to keep moving, but they're going to bring it back, and didn't look like his knee hit, but Joe is getting some confidence, but I would like to see Bernard Odom back in. You want to get some consistency on your offense, and if you're going to go with Bernard Odom, then get him in there and let him run consistent with the first team.
That could have been a big play. Pressure on, and that time Borge was forced to get rid of the football before he would have liked to. It was Mason. Boy, that kid has been everywhere. Damon Mason, the strong safety on the blitz. He hurried to throw, and Borge had no chance. Here's Bernard Odom. We see Bernard Odom, and he's probably wondering what's going on, and he probably thinks he did a good job, but he's standing on the sideline, so we'll see how that really works as the game progresses. Conklin in the punt, and again, he can feel that end zone from where he's standing. The second time that Memphis has not had good field position. This one high and short. And takes a Cajun bounce to the 35-yard line of the University of Memphis, and that's where it dies. That just a 27-yard punt. So again, Coghlan's going to have to work on consistency, and they say it's his drop. And he's done a good job all night, but now in the third quarter, they pressed him the first time, so maybe he's rushing it, but he's going to have to get a little bit more drop on his football and a very good follow through. But this put the Cajuns in a situation where they can really go in and get a score to get the confidence. End around. No, it's a fake end around. Got a man open. Go, and it is caught for a touchdown. Trick plays all over the place, and then a call against the Tigers and Duron Sutton for unsportsmanlike conduct, I would bet. What a play. They go to the coach's son, Brandon Stokely, on a trickery. They really get some misdirection going, and the Tigers really played up for the run, and Stokely got behind the defensive back, and Duron Sutton is really going to do a frustration foul when he gets behind, and he really makes a bad move in causing that penalty. The shutout going, 26-6. Nifty play, I like that. Nelson Stokely gives Rip Shearer a taste of his own medicine on that play.
Personal foul, face mask. It'll be assessed on the kickoff. Touchdown. So, instead of the 35, Jimmy Keith's going to be kicking from the 20 and into the wind. You give up a touchdown. I take that back. Memphis, they'll be kicking from the 50. Right. Southwestern Louisiana. You give up a touchdown, and then you get a penalty on the play. Not very good for the Tigers. That extra point misses. Well, everybody's missed an extra point tonight. 9:55 left to go in the third quarter. And Memphis has finally given up some points. Southwestern Louisiana trying to crawl back in.
Determination is the immovable object. Intensity is the irresistible force. Our mission as a football team is to display both determination and intensity. To be the animal you cannot contain and the barrier you cannot penetrate. Energy, unity, destiny. Tiger football, let her rip. For 1995 Tiger football season tickets, call 678-2331.
If you're thinking of selling your home, there's one important thing you should know. There are more than 8,000 homes for sale right now in Memphis and Shelby County, and just one little symbol that can keep your home listing from being lost in that crowd. The River Oaks 10K symbol on your for sale sign tells every realtor in the Memphis area that River Oaks offers a $10,000 bonus opportunity if they sell your home faster. And when your house moves faster, so can you. Ask River Oaks about our 10K plan today.
Southwestern Louisiana on the scoreboard in the third quarter. Memphis still leads by 20, and Matt Dillon's got an injury update, and I think it's bad news.
It is bad news for Brian Davis, the senior from Memphis. Wooddale has a sprain of the medial collateral ligament in his right knee. David, he's gone for at least 3 weeks.
Well, it's the medial collateral, which isn't as bad as the anterior cruciate, and it's just a sprain and not a tear, so it could be worse. And that's just going to require some rehab, but you're going to miss him because he averages 28 yards on kickoff, so the Tigers are going to have to get someone to replace him. From the 50. Oh, Oh, that would have been a rouge if this were Canadian football rules. There's Nelson Stokely, hoping his team can get back into it. Memphis has done nothing with the football the first 2 times they've had it. Joe Borich comes out as the quarterback again here in the 3rd quarter. Maybe he's given Borich the 3rd quarter and Oden the 4th.
And I'm sure this is something that Coach Schreier spoke on at halftime. Not for the Tigers to get complacent, but to come out and still be aggressive. They give up a touchdown on the fake end around, but the Tigers offensively, now it's time to come take some time off the clock and start a drive.